Welcome, standout fans. It's your boy Rob Money. I'm here with my co-host Derrion. It's back for another
Yo,
episode of trade packages. This episode we got Chris Paul, CP3. There's possible trades. Obviously, there's teams that are obviously looking to add a superstar point guard to their roster. You got the Suns, the Lakers, and the Clippers. So obviously, we're talking about this earlier. You know, possibly OKC will receive Rubio, Oubre, Kaminsky, and a first rounder. How you feel about that one?
it's possible.
I think regardless, Rubio's gone. Obviously, because I don't think
hmm
because as Rubio's not horrible, you know, but he's obviously not on that level that Chris Paul is. But he is a good. I think he is a good ball handling point guard. Like he can obviously pass and all that stuff. So
He's
swapping,
solid.
yeah, he's solid. So you're not. He's not Chris Paul, but OKC will obviously still be in good hands with Rubio as a point guard. Obviously we're discussing it too. You're telling me obviously the OKC's looking to move on from Gallo, so getting Comiskey will be a good move for
hmm
them. So obviously, we'll see what happens there. Obviously, because they're trying to team up Chris Paul and D Book, and obviously have a little big three over there with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, which would be on paper is nasty, no doubt about it.
hmm
And for the Lakers, obviously, that's a friend of LeBron James, so he's gonna try whatever he can to make sure the Lakers go and grab him. Obviously, I feel like they're obviously gonna get rid of Danny Green just because of obviously, you've seen him in the finals, man. He was been hanging out with Russ too much apparently or something, shooting bricks and everything.
Building
Um,
houses.
building houses, whole condos and stuff. You feel me? Obviously Kuzma, because every trade package, everyone thought that they didn't throw Kuzma in for AD. He's safe. Nah, he's just the next man up. They're ready to toss him wherever. And then obviously two first rounders, I believe, will be going to OKC as well in exchange for Chris Paul. Then I can see him throwing in,
They got a ton of expendable draft picks too.
yeah, and I could see them throwing in players possibly like Steven Adams or Nerlens Noel or any player, just to compensate, with
Give up
well,
big. They loaded with big men.
yeah, exactly. And then the final team I've
Still
heard
got
of,
Lou Dort too.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna keep him though. I feel like they're gonna keep him. You know, he was playing very well in the playoffs, so I feel like they're gonna keep him. And then
Robertson too.
don't get me started. Speaking of Robertson, so they're obviously talking about potentially Kawhi is trying to get the Clippers to trade for CP3, and with my package, I feel like they're gonna give up Pat Bev, the bomb, Patrick Patterson, Shamit or the Shamit, and then two first rounders.
Landry.
Yeah, for exchange of Chris Paul and Andre Roberson. Now, obviously, we all know that with Dre, I'm not gonna say too much. Been out the league for damn, 2 years due to injury. But he did come,
Something like that.
but he did come back looking sharp, obviously. But he could be more sharp, if he was obviously didn't miss that much time. But teaming up Chris Paul with Paul George and Kawhi would be nasty, obviously. But for me personally, I feel like when you have a big three, you need either you need a center, like you need a superstar center. That's just me though. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Just because, like, so
You need at least some kind of big.
so hear me out. This might sound absolutely crazy. This is a proposal. I could potentially see. Now hear me out. A three-team trade between OKC, the Clippers, and the Suns, where the Clippers get CP3 and DeAndre Ayton, and then where you're spreading everywhere else is it's going to be draft picks. OKC is going to get some draft picks in return. The Suns are going to get some draft picks and players. But I can honestly personally see that happen. I don't know how it's going to work out, but it's something that I could see. Obviously the Clippers going out and doing, because obviously after a disappointing end to the season, they're gonna want to make that statement. They're gonna want to compete against the Lakers, and to compete against the Lakers, obviously getting Chris Paul would up the chances by a ton. But then getting a player like DeAndre Ayton, that's a game changer. That is an absolute game changer. And then again, when you look at it like,
They need a center.
and then when you look at it like that, that team's on paper is unstoppable. Obviously, the chemistry has to be there, but that would just be nasty. It would be hard, in my opinion, for the Lakers compete with that.
That's true. I feel you. But I don't know. I feel like they don't want to recreate another 3-1 choke squad.
Uh,
They don't want to go down that route no more.
because
At the
rumors out.
same time,
What?
it is doable, and that's perfectly like the perfect fit for the Clippers right now. They of course need a point guard that has that all around role and a rebound first center like DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, because obviously, what's his name, Zubac, he's not cutting it. No offense. And then Patrick Patterson too. The man ain't cutting it. So, um, rumors I've heard though is that Chris Paul does not want to be traded to the Lakers.
I don't think anybody wants to really play with LeBron unless you know they look highly of him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to see it happen, but nah, I could see. I don't know. Honestly, I think going back to the Clippers, even if they don't get Aiden or a big name center, I feel like just having Chris Paul alone just makes them 10 times better already, obviously, because Chris Paul is 10 times the basketball player that Patrick Beverly is. And like, I almost mean with all the disrespect possible, because that man is a scrub, a flat out scrub.
Mm,
That man is that man is something else, man. But yeah, guys, this is another trade package episode. We got a couple more coming. Um, we already have some that are out already. James Harden and Devin Booker, and we got Russell Westbrook and Vic Oladipo on the way. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you guys for all the love, support, everything. Continue to like, share, just whatever. Support your people, support just your
show
locals.
that love.
Show that love. You know what I'm saying? Because other way around, we're doing our best, to keep up and show love to whatever you guys are doing. It's much appreciated. And yeah, guys, just stay tuned. me and D got our foot on the gas now. Then we coming with some stuff.
That's a
So
no.
stay tuned. Thank you guys.